Oh, it is Friday night, and it is ARC Red Zone, the place to be each and every football Friday. I am Chaz Messman, and I am fired up to have you all along with me for this ride. It is going to be an absolute blast. And we're kicking things off in no time, wasting no time with a banger out at the SAC where the Del Valle Conquistadors, who dominated all last season, rolling to an undefeated regular season, hoisting the district title in the end, and now they're hungry for more. That senior class wants to go out with a bang. On the other side, the Montwood Rams, they're taking on the Del Valle Conquistadors, and this is a team really trying to make noise of their own. They want to set the standard. They want to prove they belong and crash the postseason party for the second time in a row. The energy is electric. The stakes are high. We're just getting started. It's Friday nights in the Borderland, the place to be for high school football. So to the SAC we go, the band playing after a wrong lane delay. It's Joel Vizcarra breaking free on a long run, bursting into the open field inside the 20-yard line, and he'll be dropped there once again. Big play for the Del Valle offense getting going. Later in the drive, after we see a little bit of action there from the Montwood cheerleaders, it's Vizcarra on the handoff, and he'll burst into the end zone for the touchdown. A quick score for the Conquistadors, and they lead 7-0. And here we see the cheerleaders getting the crowd going at the SAC too. Here we go, Del Valle with it once again. It's Jake Fetty, the Arizona State commit, rolling out. He's going to take off by himself, weaving his way down to around the 5-yard line. Gain of about 20 on that play. Later in the drive, it's Fetty, the quarterback for Del Valle, once again looking to pass. This time he fires to the end zone, and he's got a wide open Josiah Nunez, an easy touchdown, and it's 14-0 in a blink of an eye to the Conquistadors. Montwood with it, Damian Briano passing over the middle. He's got Christopher Ortiz into the middle of the field, and that would set us up later in the drive. Montwood driving down the field. Gene Palmer in the backfield. He takes the handoff. He bursts it, cuts it back towards the middle of the field, and dives into the end zone for the touchdown. 14-7 Del Valle after the first quarter. And now we take things out to Evan O'Regan with an update at the SAC.
Yeah, that's right, Chaz. We're still here at the SAC. We're now into the second quarter. Del Valle has now come out firing in this second quarter. Take a look behind me. You can see some of the ongoing action right now. Looks like Del Valle has the ball. Ooh, big hit right there as two receivers go down. Looks like an incomplete pass there, but again, or actually a complete pass. Looks like maybe two players are hurt. But Del Valle has now come up with two additional touchdowns. They got one touchdown, then a pick, interception on Montwood's quarterback, and then an additional touchdown following that. So they've added 13 points to their score. It is 27-7, Del Valle over Montwood with 26 seconds left in the first half. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line for Del Valle as they check on those injured players after that big collision. All right, so very action-packed. Of course, we're watching Jake Fetty, the Arizona State commit. He's doing well so far. He's been very involved in this game thus far, and we're just getting started in this football season. We have plenty more highlights to come in just a little bit right here on Arco Pasos. Chaz, I'll send things back over to you.
Dry over there. And beyond football, Friday nights are a total experience, and no one shows school spirit more and passion like Texas high school football. And this season, we're going to showcase all of that. Starting next week, every Friday, we're going to host the ARC Spirit Challenge, a competition that gets a new squad involved each and every week. One week, it could be the cheer team. Another week, the marching band, or the best touchdown dances. You all at home will have the opportunity to vote for the winners live during the show, with the winners being revealed at the end of the show, and it all starts next Friday night. Coming up, we are only getting the party started tonight on ARC Red Zone, so go get another bag of popcorn, refill those drinks, because do we want to start on the wide shot and go in tight? Yes. So why don't we start on camera 4 and then go in tight to maybe 3? That sounds good. All right, cool. Welcome back to ARC Red Zone. We are full go here tonight, and we pick things up with two of Texas's oldest rivals. The El Paso Tigers and the Austin Panthers have faced off 95 times in the two history. Austin leads the all-time series, and tonight another chapter in the battle for the claw was written. To R.E. McKee Stadium for the Battle of the Claw, the home team Austin taking on El Paso for the 95th time in school history. First quarter, the Panthers give it to Robbie Flores, and the big fella rumbling, tumbling his way through the defense and down around the 10-yard line. A few plays later, it's Jeremiah Parrish who powers his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Ground and pound football from the Panthers early on. Following possession, El Dorado would force a punt. It's Andrew Andujo back to receive the kick. It's going to bounce over his head, but he's going to gather it and try and take this one back. Cuts it towards the far side of the field. Bursts his speed into the open field, across midfield, and he'll be dropped in plus territory for the Panthers. Ensuing drive, you know what's coming. It's the big man, Parrish again, and he takes it in for his second score of the day, and the Panthers double their lead. To the second quarter we go. Luis Rodriguez rolling right. He fires downfield, and he's got a wide open Cole Blaugrund, who takes that one into the end zone for the Tiger touchdown. They trail by 7, 14-7 at the half. We'll get you guys some more updates on that one when we can. To the sack now we go, where the Pebble Hills Spartans welcomed in the Canutillo Egos in an East-West town showdown. Opening drive of the game, Joe Fernandez, the Spartan quarterback, rolling right. He fakes the handoff, and he's got a wide open Khabib Price, who's moving inside the 10 and down around the 5-yard line. Very next play, direct snap to Elijah Pena, who follows his blockers into the end zone for the touchdown. Make it 7-0 Spartans, and the packed crowd at the sack is loving it. Canutillo looking to respond. Cesar Huerta looking to pass, but he is dropped for a sack. Jalen Paquecho on the play. The Spartans would force a punt, but look at this, they're faking it. David Rivas with a big gain for the Eagles. Another fourth down now for Canutillo. Huerta looking deep to the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Then, unfortunately, as a lot of the other games, Mother Nature swooped in for a couple-hour lightning delay, but once play resumed, the Spartans picked up right where they left off, and they now lead 21-0 in the third. Now it's time for our little flea flicker and a look at a former Pebble Hills player. Marcus Torres, a current wide receiver for the UTEP Miners, has been selected to wear the number 2 jersey, the most special number at UTEP that honors the life and legacy of Luke Laufenberg.
It just feels like an underdog story, and I've always, like you watch movies and you see these underdogs and they grow up, they become Hall of Famers, and that's really the story that I want to perceive, not only for myself, but for the 915 and for El Paso. And now that I get this honor of wearing the number 2 for Luke, bringing him with me and his family, it's another part that I can bring to the table.
Catch Marcus and the Miners in their season opener tomorrow night against Utah State. Now to Alan Sepkwitz Stadium, where the El Dorado Aztecs take in the field as they took on the Andres Eagles. Andres quarterback Jamari Milton on the quarterback keeper. He's going to roll towards the far side, breaking a tackle and bursting into the open field. How about Milton with a big-time run for the Eagle offense? And that would cause, later in the drive, 4th and goal. That one falls incomplete, and it's a turnover on downs. And once again, after that big-time play, we had another lightning delay, but play would resume. Still 0-0 in the first quarter. El Dorado quarterback Bryson Booth to pass. He finds Jadarius Sanders in the middle of the field. Sanders cutting it back towards the far side of the field, turns on the Jets and takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. That would make it 7-0. We'll get you an update on that one when we get a chance as well. Over to Isleta, where the Isleta Indians welcomed in the Parkland Matadors. First quarter, Rodrigo Martinez, the quarterback for Isleta, hits Michael Jaquez on the screen, who takes that one across midfield for a first down. Later in the drive, Martinez looking to throw one more time after a couple celebrations. Here we go, Martinez throwing that one to the end zone. He's got Silas Thomas that time, and that's a touchdown. The Eagles strike first. It's 7-0. Matadors opening drive. Carter Perez on the handoff, breaking a tackle, and it's going to take 3 Indians to stop him inside the 5. A few plays later, Perez in the backfield once again. They hand it to him again, and he bullies his way into the end zone for the touchdown, and we're all tied up. So to the second quarter we go. The Indians driving one more time. Martinez to throw. He's flushed out to his left, going to take off. Martinez looking for the end zone, and he dives in for the touchdown. Big time touchdown for Isleta. They're back on top, and our latest update is that Isleta is up 14-7. Coming up next, we still got our play of the week. Also check in with a couple more scores around. So we'll see you guys very soon. Okay, cool. So when we come back after the play of the week, so we'll take up the play of the week, we'll do that. And then after that, I'll just read out some updated scores from my phone. And then I do that thank you, and then we'll be out. All right, cool. I was just trying to come up with time. All right, cool. Yep. Starting at 4? Okay, cool. And then I'll move to the side, because then we're going to do the wide shot thing, right, for the play of the week, right? We have the 3D graphic ready? Okay. Do I hit play, or do I just hit right and left? Okay. There we go. All right, we'll start off like that. All right, cool. Welcome back to ARC Red Zone on the first Friday of football season. Pumped to have each and every one of you with me. We've seen a lot of awesome plays here tonight. A lot of lightning, but still some pretty good action as well in week 1. But we could only have one play of the week. And it actually comes from last night as Franklin's Ernie Powers on the handoff. The first play for the Franklin offense takes it 60-plus yards to the house, untouched. A big-time run for the Cougar running back. And the Cougars would absolutely roll in this one, 41-8, as they start their season out with a W. Now, unfortunately, a lot of these major games were delayed due to some lightning. So I'm going to read off some quick scores here right now. El Paso, Austin. Austin wins 42-13. Isleta, 28-14. They took down Parkland. And how about Canutillo over at the SAC? They have come back. 21-12 is the final score, a 1-point game going into the fourth quarter. And then also in other news right now, Eastwood, they're taking on the number 2 team in the country, St. John Bosco. They're getting blown out. And Big Spring is trailing Riverside 7-0. And finally, before we go, I just want to take this second for a quick thank you. Tomorrow morning, legendary sports broadcaster Lee Corso will make his final headgear selection on College Game Day. Now, many of you have watched Lee over the course of the years, and what you guys don't know is I would not be here with all of you if it weren't for him. So for all these amazing people, I just want to say thank you. You're one of the biggest reasons and inspirations for what I do. And like I said, for myself and everyone else who loves football, thank you and enjoy retirement. And thank all of you for joining us. I will see you guys next week. Same time, ARC Red Zone, Fridays at 10 p.m. ARC AM, it'll be back tomorrow at 10 on our sister station, KFOX 14. Have a nice weekend.